Hey guys, what is up? This is Max Size Life and welcome back to yet another YouTube video of mine. Today's video is gonna be again let's begin the video by liking this video. I have something really important to discuss with you guys. When you're an international student, you're planning to come to Canada, it's really important to come at the right place. I'm not saying that going in outskirts is bad, but for sure you should try to remain as much in city as possible. You're not able to experience the true Canada if you're not living in a main city. I won't really recommend you to live somewhere far from 250-300 kilometers from a major city like Toronto or Vancouver or something as such. I hope you're getting my point. Many major cities that people are living in Toronto, in Vancouver, you will see a lot of people in Edmonton, Montreal. Ottawa is good. It's always really hard to choose the best city. I can name one city in a province and I'll just count the major provinces on that. Try first of all for Ontario or British Columbia, then Quebec, then Alberta, and Manitoba. That should be your list for sure. Try for Toronto or Vancouver when you come to Ontario or British Columbia respectively. Try for Montreal if you're going to Quebec. Try for Winnipeg if you're going to Manitoba. That's how the choices should be. Why I'm saying that you should prefer such big cities. First of all, Canadian experience. One of the best experience of transit ever. Multitasking in your life, like studying at the same time, making videos like I'm making. It might be a little expensive for you in the start, but then you will understand how to manage out your expenses when you're living in a more developed place. But at the same time, you get the same opportunities to make more money. You're working part-time. For example, if you're working in a place which is a suburb, the maximum you can get is $14, $15, something like that. If you're working part-time in a main city like Toronto, there are high chances that you make much more money in these places. Second big reason is colleges. They're the best of the colleges in these places only. For example, Centennial, Seneca, Humber. They're pretty much in Toronto. If I talk about Centennial and Seneca, they are both in city of Toronto, not even in greater Toronto area. They are all in city of Toronto. So best colleges timetable wise are in Toronto at the same place. Lambton is in Toronto. Northern is in Toronto. Canadore is in Toronto. You go to BC, then Langara is in Vancouver. It is very important to make a right choice about cities. A big reason why you should choose core cities, you will get all the facilities closer to you, easier to you. For example, grocery. I have a no frills 500 meters from my place and I have a metro 800 to 900 meters from my place. I have two of the major grocery stores just by my side. A coffee shop at 400 meters, stationery, Service Canada, cafe, what else you need, gyms. Everything is close by. Reason? I'm living in a core city. The difference of rent could be $100 or like $50, not more. But you can easily cover it up, trust me on that. But I won't recommend it to you if you have just cleared your grade 12. There are two ways to go. Either you can come to a big city and then you can move on to a smaller city when you are applying for your PR and your points are not enough. Or you can go straight into those cities if you think that you will need that later on. Even the grade 12 students are not going to those small cities anymore for PR. I'll make another about permanent residency. That's a completely different thing. Now we're talking about student life and what is best in student life. One of the major reasons that I will come back to Toronto, even if I have to start my study all over again, which I would never want to, is TTC, Toronto Transit System. I'm a security guard. Just imagine my manager. He's at a really good position in his life. Even he is traveling in public transport. Reason being, it is super amazing. I'll give you a short, simple example. I have to do an Uber last night from my last station to my work because there was some problem with my transit app and I was not able to see the next bus. The moment I sit in the Uber, bus came. We both reached my workplace at exactly the same time. If you can manage yourself right, you won't be able to need a car for a very long time in your life. Maybe until you really need it. Maybe until your job demands it. Maybe until your girlfriend demands it. Maybe until you have a family. If I'm living on my own, I really don't need a car, trust me on that. I'm just well over the fact that I should be driving. Why should I take the pain when $150 pass can do the same for me and drive me everywhere in Toronto? And every 100 meters, 200 meters, there is a bus stop. My tried and tested TTC accuracy is about plus minus 1 or 2 minutes. One of the biggest reasons that why I would stay in Toronto, I have multicultural experience in Toronto like nowhere else. I'm working here since last 2 years. Out of that 1.5 years, I was working with two people who belong to different nationalities. And it's great to talk to them, know about their back home, their strengths, the things they're working on. Maybe that is the reason that why I make most of my informative videos in English. I feel so connected to people of different cultures and different nationalities that I want everyone to know what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about is generally a topic of general public interest. Of course, who wants to come to Canada? Hey, I cannot forget one of the biggest reasons ever. Job opportunities. You cannot stay free in Toronto. You cannot stay jobless in Toronto for more than 1 month of your arrival. And back then I was talking to some people who live in up north places of British Columbia and they're not able to get the job for what, 6 months? And part-time job is super important when you're an international student. You will understand this once you will arrive in Canada. So guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you guys like this short and simple video. It should be informative to you guys. It will help you making a decision that which city you should land in now. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.